Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I mostly make edits to current K-pop songs, but I wanted to make a video that highlights the masterpiece that is 17's Hitorijanai, or Not Alone. I love 17 as a group because each member is unique and has a shining personality of their own. Maybe it's because I see their interactions a lot in Going 17, but either way, you can't deny that each member also brings their own unique strengths to their songs. Their music always captures certain emotions, themes, and concepts perfectly, and that is because of their collective strengths that each showcase the nuances in their songs. I want to talk about why specifically Hitorijanai is such a beautiful song. The main point that comes into my mind is how Hitorijanai is the much-needed pick-me-up song during these times of anxiety, stress, isolation, loneliness, and most of all, disconnection to those we love. Much like how We Lost the Summer by TXT and Dynamite by BTS helped us identify our struggles of the pandemic and get out through them, this song gives us a last bit of strength to hold us through vaccine distribution and the shift towards coming together post-pandemic. In the beginning, Joshua sings a short melody that comes up as the instrumental in the chorus later. This tune is so magical and echoey that it lets you know that you're going to be sent to a world of your deepest and happiest thoughts right off the bat. To me, it's like it's whispering, "Hey, come here. I'm going to take you on a journey filled with nostalgia, excitement, and most of all, comfort." The music video starts off by telling us a mini story of each member in isolation. Jongin is laying on his bed, bored and then on his phone, distressed. Hoshi and Woozi are by themselves, each looking at the camera alone. We also see Jun trying to find a hobby through filming his dog. The scene of Wonwoo running suggests how anxious he is to get away and to find a place where he feels comfort. He wants to run away from his struggles and what he sees in himself in the real world. I think this because it shoots a 2-second shot of Wonwoo singing by himself, the scene of him running frantically, and then the camera goes back to him singing alone again. This suggests he had a rush in thought, a rush to run away. Can we talk about this stare? Perfect acting. You can see the dread, fear, loneliness and cry for help in his eyes. The transition here is on point. You can clearly see it's someone switching between apps. An action we are all too familiar with sitting in our rooms with nothing else to do. Me when I switch between the same 3 apps for 6 hours straight. Anyway, this scene is so beautiful. It makes me so happy. They're all celebrating DK's birthday on Zoom. Even though they're all apart, they still have the same excitement and love in their eyes for their friend celebrating an important occasion. I'm interested in why they filmed this scene in a grocery store. I'm sure it's because it's the only place we were able to go out to during this pandemic, and that grocery stores were the backbone of our existence during this time. It's a humble place, and showing how they all end up together in the grocery store at the end of the music video adds to us understanding how it's important to appreciate everything when we have it, because we will never know when we will not be able to enjoy those simple things anymore. This pre-chorus is my favorite part of the whole song. Before I watched the music video, I imagined myself running in a field of sunflowers before sunset. It sounds so beautiful and warm. I couldn't feel anything but happy and calm when listening to this verse. Seeing Seungkun enjoying the outside air when he sticks his hand out of the car is exactly the kind of sentiment I felt as well, and I'm glad it was shown in the music video because it's such an emotional sounding part that makes you want to be out in nature, to me at least. Also, it could have just been a pose, but Seungkun pouting while he's in the car makes me think that he's still upset by how he can't experience the outside world in the way he wants to. Simply traveling in a car as a main form of activity that he can do outside is not just what he wants to experience. He's bored of this lifestyle and wants more. But he knows he has to wait. I hope I'm not overanalyzing this one scene, haha, but I found I related to this so much. Also, can we talk about how perfect the transitions are in this whole music video? They capture the online, fast-moving life so well, seamlessly moving through apps and activities as they're all online and right at our fingertips. I got so sad when I watched this clip of Vernon because honestly, it does feel like this sometimes. Sitting alone, in a dark room on a couch video chatting someone from class or friends is just really depressing. I know they're trying to show he's happy because he's video chatting his friends, but I really felt myself in this sort of isolated environment, haha. Okay, I'm not sure if this is what this scene actually means, but Minjayu snapping through his clothes made me think of how I would get overly dressed to go to the grocery store or to somewhere very casual because I hadn't been outside in forever and I needed to look my best. I think a lot of people could or actually do relate to this, but I'm not sure if that's what this music video wanted to showcase in this scene. Dang, the empty movie theater. I know they're trying to make it relatable by showing an empty football stadium, but what if they shot in an empty concert venue? That would have hit hard in my opinion. Maybe I didn't feel as emotional seeing this empty stadium because I'm not a sports fan, but seeing that disconnect between 17 and S carats from them performing in an empty concert hall and then proceeding to tell us we're not alone anyway would have been way more impactful. I love this line of Jonghyun's. Here they show us clips of making TikToks because who isn't making TikToks during this time? Me. This bridge scene is so cool because it shows that even though you are having contact with your friends in some way, it's not the same and you're left feeling lonely and lost again. I love June's accent vocals. They always hit well. Here and in Fallen Flower when he says, Kimi to my ochite QEO. Anyway. Despite being lonely, they're still vibing in some way. Class A acting from Joshua as usual. Ooh, pretty fireworks. Here are the English lyrics since the original MV didn't have any English captions. The lyrics perfectly match the sentiments shown in the music video, of course, and truly lets you know there is a loved one, a friend, a family member, 17 etc. who will be thinking of you during this time, and that you are not alone at all. I do want to go over a few lines that stood out to me. The first line or lines is I try to go through my diary as I watch the blurred sunset trying to wait for someone who won't come. I felt this. I was at a place where I was just waiting for friends to reach out to me. I felt as though I needed that type of connection and that since I couldn't get that anymore, I would just think, what am I doing with myself? It's hard to understand your place when you can communicate with others about what's going on in your life. Soon, I realized that my friends were also feeling this way. They were also waiting for others to reach out and connect as well. There is no one to blame, we can only sympathize with one another. I thought these lines were interesting. The next lines seem kind of basic by themselves, but reading through the lines before them really builds up to this message: there's no need for tears, because you're not alone. This sounds like something my mother would say. And even though she's healthy and I am living with her, I just thought that yeah, this is true, this is the comfort I am seeking during this time. I think the lines no matter where the start line is, I will walk to where you are important because this pandemic has left people in many places. Some farther ahead in their careers, some feeling set back, some feeling as though they had truly disconnected with their loved ones, and some who are not even sure what the next day will look like. This is indeed the message we need to think about ourselves and even help us validate our place in society right now. If it's not where we want it to be, if it's not where we think we should be, it's okay. You being here right now is perfectly worthy of applause and support. When I was searching for you in my memories, we can take a step to tomorrow, that's what I believe. You're not alone, that I can say with my whole chest. Making sure that I'm right by your side, because you're not alone. These ending lines are so beautiful and almost profound in a way. You are showcasing your connection between your loved one by truly showing that you care about them, you will be there for them, and that no matter what, you will find yourselves together again. Overall, This song reminds fans or any listeners of this song, a great message that even though as this pandemic drags on and seemingly gets harder, we're almost at the final stretch and that we can make it through, together. There are great messages throughout this song about self-love, love for others, and being resilient. I wish for many more people to listen to this song and find that you are not alone in trying to find real connection during this time. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your input on this music video and song as well. Leave a comment down below on your favorite scene, favorite lyric, or overall how this song made you feel. And subscribe for possibly more song, music video analyzing videos in the future. I hope to see you soon. Stay safe and stay strong.